We'll come down to Queen Elizabeth High School, and it's interesting to talk to David, one of the three of the services. They're all here, all the emergency services, to talk to the children here who are about 15 to 16,
That's
the
right,
age they're about to get their potential driving licence.
That's right.
And this is a fascinating talk that you take, and hopefully gets the message across. I think we've all been there. When we first get that licence that we can drive a car, it just makes our minds go a bit different. And anyway, over to you. What are you trying to get the message across to?
Well, it's a joint message that we do with our partners, the police and the ambulance and the fire service. We do a joint message, all our perspectives. It's essentially about driving safely, because children want to get to that age of 15, 16. You're right, they're just about to start driving, just about to start lessons, and it's a big responsibility driving. The last thing we want is to have any young people who we'll be speaking to, and we speak to all the children across the island. Last thing we want is for any of them to be in an accident. So we want to go and get across them the responsibilities that come with driving. We speak about the fatal four, the things that they can go and do to make sure that they're safe on the road.
And this has been going on for some years now. And has it had an impact, do you think?
I don't know the stats off the top of my head,
Sure.
but this is the first year that I've been actively involved. But I'd like to think it has. We speak to each school in year 11, and we speak to them all around about this time, usually just before Christmas. We speak to year 11s because then we can speak to every child throughout the whole of the Isle of Man who's between the age of 15 and 16, and at that age when they're just about to start driving.
You've got a few shock tactics. We're not going to show them here, but there's showing accidents and that sort of thing, consequences of people's actions and inability to, because no one knows how to do it, do they, when they start?
Yeah, we've actually took a lot of the gory stuff out, the shock stuff out, and now we've got a lot of local examples. We relate it directly to them, and we make them think. It's more about that thinking and getting into their heads that it's a big responsibility that they're taking on. However, if their actions are inappropriate, there's big consequences to come at the end of it.
And this question isn't for you, it's more a political one. It's also the thing about 16 on the Isle of Man v the United Kingdom, which is an higher rate. I mean, that's for another day and another debate, but we always hear about the odd one, don't we, that people just got their licence or whatever, and it all goes horribly wrong. Unfortunately,
we have a lot of examples where people have had the licence, but they've passed in the morning, they've had an accident the same day. But we speak to these young people about this, and we hope what we do will make sure that they're never in that position, that happens to them.
And what's the feedback like then from them?
At the moment, very positive. It seems to have a big impact on them. The teachers seem to really appreciate it as well. I'm really pleased how it's going.
And you go to all the schools?
We go to all the schools, yeah. Okay. Every school.
And maybe elder people should have a different version at some point. Because to be fair, that's true, isn't it? As you get older, the things get bad again.
Yeah, there are things that we have discussed to try and expand this, to just go and further that education out, and that's something we possibly might do in the future.